Hi, I'm Eric Brooks, the mayor in the city of South Milwaukee, and I'm here to tell you why we need a hometown takeover. Let's take a tour of the city and see how you guys can help South Milwaukee. I'm here with Margaret Muser. Her and her sister Renee just bought an old church here in South Milwaukee, and they have some really terrific plans to convert this space into artist community space. We're really excited about it, and I'm glad you're doing it.
Yeah, thank you. We're hoping to use this space for things like concerts, art exhibitions, and the photography studio that I already like to use this space for. So lots of work to be done here, but it's exciting. So let's take a look. This room is an example of a space that we've started to furnish, and we really like to do that with the rest of the basement as well by adding some more cozy furniture and finishing off the ceilings. And then hopefully we'd like to come up with a solution to make this floor, which is currently concrete, more usable and just warmer than having a cold basement floor. The kitchen here is one of my favorite rooms in the church. We've done a lot of work in here so far, but we need a lot of help to get where we're going. Being a photographer, I actually develop my own images, and I would really love to have a real dark room. Right now I'm just working under a small box. But outside of that, we'd like this additional space to get, again, just like a huge makeover to make it a warmer, not so basement-y sort of feel.
I'm here at the American Legion Post in South Milwaukee with Tom Ledka, the service officer for the Post. Terrific old facility that's been serving veterans for decades. It's been around over 100 years, but it really needs a makeover.
It sure does. I mean, the purpose of the Legion is to help veterans, their families, and the community. And this Post has done a fantastic job over the last century, but it's dated. If we're going to continue to help veterans and serve the community like we do for all the patriotic holidays in here, we need some help.
As you can see, it's a 100-year-old kitchen. We got a stove, you got a light with a match. That doesn't meet code, an electrical box right above it. We got an exhaust system that no longer functions and meets code. In fact, our cabinets, although they were nice when they were put in the 1950s, none of them are stainless steel, which means we can't use them anymore to make meals here and feed veterans or feed the community. On top of that, our bar could use some upgrading, plumbing, electrical, maybe even revamping it so people can actually sit at tables. Veterans, it makes it harder for them to get in with wheelchairs, walkers, and of course the younger veterans, they'd like to see a little more of a sports bar.
In addition to what you saw, we've got plenty of places around town that need your help. We've got public spaces that we're working on, a public park. We've got our former water tower site, old shopping malls, empty gas stations.
It's a beautiful community, but we just need a facelift, you know, to bring new businesses, new people.
We've got a lot to offer, but we also have some things that could just use a little bit of a touch-up. We'd love to have HGTV come and give our town a makeover.
This city is built on the memories of all of our forefathers. My father was born and raised here. My grandparents came over to live in South Milwaukee.
We have generations of family here. We just have so much history. We can't let this city go.
Our city has a rich history. We made the shovels that made the Panama Canal.
When you walk down the street, you see all the old buildings that are here. There's a lot of old architecture, and we want to bring that all back to life.
We love HGTV!
Help us help others. Our motto is Proud Past, Promising Future. Help us deliver that promising future with a hometown takeover.
There's so much that we could do for South Milwaukee if we could get HGTV to come here and be a part of our community. We'd love it.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, right?